Hi everyone, I'm Grattles and welcome back to the second episode of the Evolution series. In the first one, I explained what we're doing with the Evolution series and we made an iron factory. And I did get some comments and good feedback to show you pretty much what I'm doing, how many machines I'm using, and kind of go back a little bit to the best start, which just give you the numbers. I'm going to give you the numbers. But anyway, we only using pure nodes. Here is our copper factory. Everything is 480. So we're doing Mark II miners on the pure nodes of copper. It's going to be the same for iron and coal when we do the steel factory. I'll show you up next. And the limestone where we made a concrete factory. So 3 factories today. All pure nodes. Again, sorry. 480 overclocked, all the miner 2s. And in this one, we had 3 pure copper nodes. So that worked out perfectly. So one is designated to just wire. One is for copper sheets. And one is to turn wire into cable. So let's jump down and jump inside and see what we got. So this is, let me show you the map because a lot of people want to see what the map looks like. So here we are right here. And this is where our copper is coming from, down under here. And let me go ahead and show you where our copper mines are. Now you may have noticed I am in phase 4. Yes, I sped run to get this hover pack because it makes it so much easier. But anyway, here's the miner with the copper. Miner 2s, overclocked 480. We're using the Mark IV belts. They are the 480 belts. So we're good to go. That's 1. That is 2. And where is our other one? Over here. So that's 3 pure nodes of copper. Let me just show you. Pure node. Miner 2. So yep, they're all going up. And let's go ahead and head up. So this is a very tree-y area. Tree-y. I don't know if that's a word, but I just made it up. It's fine. But it's really nice out here. So anyway, we have the copper coming in, 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, they're going to the smelters. 1, 2, and 3. So here is our lines. And down in here, we have our smelters. So I have them back to back. And there is 16. So 8 on one side, 8 on the other. This is the one line. And the other 2 floors repeat itself, 16 and 16. So this is getting smelted and the ingots are getting pushed right here through 3 lifts. So we got the first one coming in, the second one on the bottom right there, and underneath that one is that one, and that goes to the top. So let's go ahead and head upstairs. So here's our wire. We have the ingots coming in here. They are going to, I have to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, I believe. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 24 and 8, 32. So we have 32 constructors making wire. Next, let's head up to our copper sheets. And let me just show you where the belts, like I said. So the last smelter came to the first floor of this. This way the second one goes to the second. And the first floor goes to the third floor. So this way they don't get entangled or anything else. It's perfectly lined up. So here's copper sheets. Copper sheets right in here. Now these are all per what they take per minute. And this works out well. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 constructors making copper sheets. I hope this is pretty simple and explanatory for you, because I know some people, they're like, oh, I'm not dumb, and then other people are like, please explain. So yeah, I'm trying to do my best. Anyway, The next row and the last row of ingots that are coming in, which is right here, is going to another 32 constructors making wire, but then that wire is going back up to the next floor. And we did this kind of thing. This was Jemson's idea because I needed something so it wasn't floating. So we just used a couple of painted beams and it fits the belt right through the bottom pretty easily. And I could use this same kind of like shaft area to go up. So that is going to our cable. That takes 60 wire per minute. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 constructors making cable. All of these are getting pushed back down in this kind of like shaft I made here. And that is coming back down to the bottom where you saw, where I kind of had all that extra room. And let me go down these stairs. It's a little dizzy. Oh, yeah, you can get dizzy going down these stairs. Don't watch. All right, let's see. Oh, I just banged into a wall. It's fine. There we go. I should have used the elevator, but this is the storage. So we got copper sheets in the middle, cable on this side, and wire on this side, dimensional depots, and it can be pushed out later on for when we hook up our train. And that will probably go underneath there and hook up to wherever we put the train. So yeah, that's gonna be the copper factory. And next we'll move on to our steel factory. All right, so here we have our steel factory. This is a lot different. It's one floor. Well, there's basement floors. I'll show you. But it's basically one floor. Over there's the copper factory. It's not too far from the copper factory. Let me go and jump into the map so I can show you. So here is the steel factory. So here's copper, here's steel. And then our iron factory is right here. So they're all pretty located very close together. But we did have great pure nodes, so it was perfect. Let me go back into this and show you how ginormic it is. And that is not a word, but you know, it's fine. I make up words all the time in this channel. It's fine. But anyway, you could see it's quite sprawling. So anyway, let's hop on in and I'll show you. It's kind of crazy, but yep, it's fine. So anyway, yeah, we have this whole thing set up down here. This is all foundries back in here, and they're split down the middle because all of these foundries would not be able to, it was 780 or 720 I think, to put out. So we split them in 6. So there's 6, 12, 18, 24, I don't know my math, 32, 40, is that right? I don't know. Sounds good. I don't know, 42, I don't know. Whatever. 6 times 6. Is 36. Yeah, okay. 6 times 6, 36. Yep, that's right. So anyway, math is not my strong suit. I can get by, but not, you know, just get by. Anyway, so 6 sets of 6, and they are pushing the ingots out to constructors. They're making they're making beams, not encased beams. They're making beams, and on this side we have pipes. I will show you the numbers, but let me go down and show you the pure nodes we are working off of. All right, so over here on this side, we have 1, 2, and 3 pure iron nodes. So over here, there's our pure, and in here's our Mark II minor, 480. Same with that one, and the same with that one over there. Let's drop down, all the way down. All right, so down under here, we have the same thing with coal. We have a coal spot here that's pure, and that is also clocked to 480. It's a Mark II. And I have 2 more over there. So with having an even ratio of coal to iron, that made it super easy to set up our factory. Now, up in here, I am smelting. I'm smelting the iron into ingots. Reason being is I have the alternative recipe for steel. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you the foundries. So before we do that, let's come back down here. I want to show you how many. So these are set up per node. So I have 3 nodes of iron, each one going to these sets. These sets are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. So 16 smelters per set, 3 sets, smelting ingots. So those are getting pushed upstairs, and then I'll show you. So the foundries actually are going to be set up in a way with the alternative recipe. So let's go ahead and take a look. And I'll show you also how we're going to do this. So let's come up in here. So here we have a line. This line is intaking the iron ingots from one of these sets of smelters and coal from one of our coal pure nodes. And it's going down this line. On this line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 per node. So one iron smelting set and 1 coal pure node. So we have 1, 2, and 3 sets of these, each with their own ingot sets and their own coal sets coming in. So I hope that's pretty explanatory. They go all the way down the line, and like I said, there's 12 on the line. The only difference is the output. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the recipe. So we are using the alternative solid steel ingots. With this recipe, we're getting 2 iron ingots and 2 coal, 40 per minute, and that's why we have the 12 machines. That is putting out our ingots. So now this is where we split. So all 12 are getting in the back, the nodes. Coming out though, 6 of them is going to be belted this way, 6 of them is going to be belted this way. And that's for all 3 of the foundry sets. They're all getting split that way and that way. So I hope that makes sense. Next, we have constructors. So for each of the 6 foundries, 1, 2, and 3, we have ingots getting pushed out. So this set of 6 is pushing ingots to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 constructors, and they are making the steel beams. And then the middle set is getting sent to the middle set of the same amount of constructors, and the back set of 6 is getting sent to the front set of constructors. So those are all making steel beams. With the steel beams, they are just getting stored. That's all that's happening. We might add a couple of more, but right now I just left it at 3. That was fine. Now let's take a look at the recipes here. So it takes 60 steel ingots to make the beams, 1 beam. Over here, it's half. So we doubled the constructors on this side. So again, just like this, where we're splitting the 6 foundries, we have these sets going to each set of constructors here. So 1 set is going to these, 1 set's going to the middle set, and 1 set's going to the outer set here. These are all making our pipes. So there's 12 constructors per 6 of the foundries. So that is making all our pipes. Now, I am taking 2 sets of these right here, this end and this end, and they're getting stored in 6 of these bins here, 3 each, and we have the dimensional depot on it. The last set of the pipes, I have an alternative recipe for encased beams. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. So it's 6 steel pipes and 5 concrete to make 1 encased beam. Because the pipes are so much easier and faster to make, I used this alternative recipe. Here it is here. Alternative encased industrial pipes. That's the one. And that is pushing out some right here and here encased beams. I don't know why this one's not working. Let's take a look. Oh, it's going. Okay. That must be full because I did have extra beams from when I set up earlier. But anyway, it has a dimensional depot on it. And I also want to make sure you know I'm not cheating or anything else like that. There was a pure limestone. And because this factory was so large, I decided that I might as well make the encased beams in the steel factory. It just made sense. It saved on space. And I didn't need a factory just dedicated to encased beams. You know, I don't need to do that. But anyway, that is where this concrete is coming in. So over here, again, let's take a look. We have some pure limestone, and we have this overclocked to 480. And then it's bringing in our limestone over here. We have 16 constructors set up. No, 16? No, 10. 45 per minute, I think it was. And it worked out to 10.66, whatever. Anyway, so I just made 10. I don't go with, I'm not a numbers person. I really ain't. If it says 10.66, I know I could do 10. We're good. I leave it at that. So anyway, it's pushing up the concrete. It's making the concrete. It's pushing up the concrete. And that's where the encased beams are coming from. So yeah, I did set up a little bit of an elevator here. But as you can see, I'm just kind of floating around. But anyway, that is going to conclude the end of the steel factory. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I know this one's a lot more... It's a little bit more convoluted. Obviously, I didn't paint a couple of machines. They were kind of separated in white and gray, but somehow some changed. Whatever. Anyway, that's the numbers. You could always go back, rewind the video, pause it, and then hit the numbers so you know exactly what numbers I did use. If you would like me to add pictures like I did with the Best Start series, I can do that. But because it's not a beginner's thing, if you want to just follow it along with the video, I will explain all the numbers. So yeah, that's the steel factory. So the last factory we have is just a quick old concrete limestone factory. And I'm going to head over there. Alright, so here's the concrete factory. Looks a little weird. I wanted something a little different. I'm sick of the same old builds all the time. But yeah, anyway. I am pulling from 2 limestones, so let's go ahead and take a look. First, let's take a look at the map, because I promised I would show you the map. So here we are down here. That is where 2 pure limestones were. And it made sense to why not put the concrete factory here then. So this is the one in the northern forest. It is up on this little hill with that valley. Well, it's a peak or whatever you want to call it. That's the valley down there. So here's one of the miners here. If I go around the side, which I took it from over here, let's go ahead and take a look. Right here is our other miner. Again, like I said before, pure node. I don't know why I'm clicking. There we go. 480, that's what the belt speed can go, and I'm pretty sure all these factories are going to stay 480. It's a nice number for everything I think we can do. We don't need to upgrade to Mark 5s. I think Mark 4s is plenty. And I'm falling. There we go. Oh, get in there. Alright, perfect. So anyway, this is the bottom half of the floor here. Thanks to AWOL suggesting the red lights. They look pretty cool. But anyway, I have one... I think I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put another dimensional depot over here. Just like on that side. In fact, why don't we do it now? Right here. And this way, we can get rid of this. So I was originally going to have one-dimensional depot. I did not have a lot of Mercer spheres. This morning, I actually kind of went around and found some more Mercer spheres. So putting another dimensional depot, no big deal. That works. So now I don't have to bring it around, and we'll have plenty of concrete set up. So anyway, that is where our dimensional depot will be. Let's fix that. I don't know what it was, but let's change that color. Oh, well, I think I used the gray and black. I don't know. I don't know. No, I used white. Does it matter? It really doesn't matter, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So anyway, this is the storage. These are the dimensional depots. We have plenty of concrete. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Times 2 is 10. So that's quite a lot of concrete. That'll be good. And then we have up here. So like the encased industrial beams, when you work out the numbers, it works out to about 10.6. With 2 pure nodes, I have 10 constructors running each. So that gives us a total of 20. And yeah, it's working quite nicely. And that's our concrete factory. So I did tell you about these steel beam cages kind of thing. That was in my best start series. Kind of looks cool. But anyway, that's going to conclude today's episode. We did 3 new factories. That's going to give us a nice start into the next episode. I think we're going to do something a little different with our quartz factory. So I have to make a quartz factory. And I've been thinking that I really want to do something unique, different. It's in the trees again. And I'm going to be working on something like that. I kind of want to get into the mindset of like a Minecraft build without it being Minecraft, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to work on a nice quartz factory. And then I'm going to take a look at our power. I think we might be ready for some massive power updates because I set up a small oil because I wouldn't be able to get these basic factories done without the oil. But it's a mess. You're not going to see it. It's a mess. But it is on pure node. It's 1 pure node of oil I'm using just to make fuel. So, and I'm making a little plastic. So this way I can use the coated concrete because that's what I wanted. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to do quartz the next episode. And then I think we're going to do a massive power upgrade. And don't mind the hover. It's just the... Oh, these are so bad. These... Not hover. What is this? Hypertubes. It's a mess. I ran these just to get back and forth between factories. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to do quartz. Then maybe... I don't know if that's going to be an episode by itself or with the oil. That might be a separate one. And then we're going to start working on the train network. I think that's going to be our standpoint and kind of push us ready into the trains. Because then we need to make motors factories, stator factories, so many different things. Haven't decided how that's going to work, but we are going to have to bust things in through train or drones or trucks, and we're going to get this moving. So yeah, if you like the episode and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.